Time for us to head to Millewa. And no footy this weekend with the league bye, the girls heading to Broken Hill. But Matt Kelly's good enough to join us and recap last week and have a look at the girls heading off upwards to Broken Hill. Matt, how are you?
Yeah, good fight, man. Yeah, it's been a good week out in the middle of this week. We had most people had 7 or 8 mils, so plenty of smiley faces again.
Oh, it's fantastic to hear, and not so much smiley faces out in your part of the world for the Moringa and the Werribee people, because both of you got a good drubbing on the weekend. But I think I made the comment last week that Moringa might be up for an improved game and could even get 5 or even more goals. They did. They have improved. Nangiloc beat them 20 goals, 14 to 5-5. But still, there's some improvement coming there from Moringa.
Oh, most certainly. I think that the trend will continue for the rest of the season for those guys as they gel together more so as a team and get a bit more confidence. So good results for them.
Yeah, it was only Jalen Mitchell that got going and beat them really with his 9 goals. And Luke Hanson, very good for Nangiloc. But Moringa named Angus Sylvia and the Melly Kilatatagi, which I'll just butcher that every week, Nicholas Arnold, Damien Jones, and also good goals from Paul Lamayo with a couple of goals off of his boot to be the major goal scorer. Other matches, it was a big win by Golgo over your Magpies, 34 goals, 35 to 2 goals, 8. What happened over there in New South Wales?
Yes, it's probably a week the Werribee boys would like to forget fairly quickly. We started off okay, fairly competitive early on, but the second half the floodgates opened and it wasn't pretty. But yes, it's probably a good thing for the Werribee boys. We've got the split round this week and are resting up and. At least we've got 2 weeks before our next game, so hopefully we can. There's a bit of redemption for next by the time we play our next game. Yeah,
it was tough going because it was a derby show. Collinson beat at 8, then Connor Derby 6, Dylan Derby 5, Kane Derby 4. And they just kept on flying over the goal umpire's head. Ricky Newey and Jake Concool were the better players for goal, while it was David Favaliki, Dion Smith, Larry Petrolo, Dakota Hedson, Bradley Wakefield and Aaron Montgomery, goals to O'Neill and Dion Smith on the score sheet for you. And it was Bambill 17-14, 116 to Cardross 11-4, 70. Bambill on top of the ladder.
Yeah, but Bevel boys are going pretty well at the moment. They were a little shaky early on, but they've certainly hit their straps and they've playing some really good team footy. So I certainly had Cardi as being probably the team early on, but Bamble certainly served it right up to the last week.
It did. And Luke Strandbook is back into their side. He's moved back from Oyen before the 30th of June clearance time. He booted 5. He's going to be a massive addition to their side when you consider if you got the Hurrah boys playing there too. You just can see that they have so much firepower. And with Jake Roberts playing good footy, they're going to be hard to beat. Jaden Kitt was good for Cardross and their goals 3 to Francesco Michelli in the end. So and into the women's competition, and it was an interesting scoreline. Your girls are going along very well.
Yes, I'll give them a bit of a rap each week, and they're certainly not disappointing. They've got a very even list, and still with a few players to come back in, so they're travelling along very nicely.
Yeah, very nicely indeed, and very good scoring coming from the girls from Werribee. They kicked 8-14, 62 to goal, 2-1, 13. Completely took the game on, and a very good performance. Best player was Catherine Thompson, and it was for Werribee a very good performance from Marley Hards with 4 goals, and Courtney Sandeman booted 2.
Yeah, with Marley's certainly a real goal kicker up forward, and certainly gives the opposition defenders a big headache each week. So we've got some good players there, and Kath Thompson. It's good to see her in the best too. She's sort of a good Werribee blood. She was a Kelly before marriage, so certainly keep a close eye on her.
A keeper in the family. And Cardross 7-15-57 to Bambill 2-2-14 in the other match. A good performance from the Cardross girls. Just quickly looking at the better players, there were Lois Taylor for Bambill and Talia Dolick was named for Cardi in that game. And but let's have a look now at some netball for the Werribee girls.
Yeah, last week in the netball we've got results were in the under-15 game. Golly were too strong there. They won 38 to Werribee 19. Best players for Werribee were Alana and Mia. In the under-18, a bit closer, or the results went the other way rather for Werribee in that one. The Werribee girls 36 defeated Golly 28. And the best players Alicia and Lani. The under-18 girls are pretty strong this year. C grade for Werribee still on an unbeaten run this season, so they're certainly flying the flag. Werribee 24 defeated Golly 20, and Tennille Sylvia was best on court. In the B grade, a very close one there. Werribee just getting over the line, winning by 1 goal. Werribee 27 defeated Golly 26, and the best player there was Chiara Rita Modu. And in the A grade, it's a fairly close game again, and the Werribee girls are finding some good form there too against a pretty good Golly outfit. Werribee just won by 5 there. Werribee 47 defeated Golly 42, and Cassie Morris is a very very strong defender for Werribee. She was the best on court there.
All right, now, no footy this weekend locally, but the girls are heading up to Broken Hill, and there's a number of girls coming out of your part of the world that'll be playing in that team. Yeah,
the women's side of the game up for Broken Hill. They haven't played them for a couple of seasons now, so it's great to have that reinstated on the fixture. So the girls will be heading to Broken Hill, and Werribee will have 9 players representing the Millewa in that game. So that's a great effort, and sort of spread right across the ground too. We've got probably Emily Dellas, one of our key defenders. She's in the side, and Courtney Sandyman through the middle, and Steph Johns. Those couple of girls are very good on balls. Along with, in the forward line, I guess we've got Gemma Jo Johnson and Marley Hards will certainly contribute there, and possibly the person who can play any position is would have to be Loz Lois, and she's probably the best player in the comp for mine. So she'll slot in somewhere and acquit herself well. We've also got the young player Shanika Kirby will be playing, so I'll have a chat with her tonight about how she's going. I'll call into the Werribee Hotel, and she works behind the bar on a Friday night, and she certainly stepped up and playing some really good footy this year. So looking forward to seeing how Shanika can go representing the league this weekend.
Yeah, it's good to have the local girls making their presence felt at a higher level, and it'll be good for their football and for then when we're back on the field locally again next week in the 8th of July fixture, which of course will be round number 10 of Millewa, or also of Sunraysia Women's. And good to have you on board, Matt Kelly. You have a break. You won't be able to do that Go Pies thing because it just simply isn't any football to go pies with.
No, it'll just be good luck to the Millewa girls heading up to Broken Hill. So wish them all the best, and I'm sure they'll acquit themselves very well against a very strong Broken Hill competition.